Going on, guys? Morgan back, Mozone back, whatever you want to call me. If you haven't figured it out yet, I'm okay with either. It's up to you. So the last video, I did my recap of the Calgary Wrangler series, gave my thoughts, showed a little bit of the highlights from the two games there. Still don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for that, but I'll deal with that if I have to. I probably won't do that anymore. I'll just kind of recap on my own. So today we're going to go over my preview of the Iowa Wild. I'm not going to show you the roster just because I'm not going to do that with every team because it's going to be tedious, and I mean, they're going to play Iowa like 10 times this year, so it's not 10 times, that's an exaggeration, but you get the point. They're going to play Iowa a lot, so I'm going to talk about these players a lot, so you'll get to know them over the course of the season. I just did that for the Calgary series because it was the first series, home opening weekend, whatnot, so I'll briefly kind of scroll through on my own here and point out my notable players. Obviously, right off the bat, one guy that sticks out that plays for Iowa is Nic Petan. Nic Petan, former Manitoba Moose, former Winnipeg Jet, former Toronto Maple Leaf. One of the best Moose players that we had when they came back. Again, he's 5'7", 190 pounds, give or take. I think he's like around between 180 and 190. So he's a bit of a smaller guy. Extremely efficient power play player, so he's really good on the power play. I think he's going to be a career AHL guy, and I love Nic Petan, but he's just not big enough to get a shot in the NHL. So yeah, Nic Petan's on this team, former Manitoba Moose. I'd imagine he probably gets booed when he touches the puck. Another guy to kind of keep an eye on is Adam Beckman, another prospect coming up. He's going to be really good. Excited to see what he does for Iowa this year. Mason Shaw has been up and down with the Wild. He can score goals at the NHL level. He can score goals at the AHL level, so he's always somebody that you want to watch out for. Caden Bankier, he was on the Canadian World Junior team. Great two-way forward / power forward. Gritty, can get in, take the puck from you. He can kill time down in the corner on the penalty kill. He can also chip in on the score sheet, score goals, get assists, all that kind of stuff. He's physical. He's a big physical guy. 6'2", 192 pounds. Sorry, I just have the roster up on my other screen here. So that's kind of why I'm looking that way. But yeah, like 6'2", 192 pounds. He's got a good shot. I believe this is his first pro season, so excited to watch him for the first time and see how he does. Greg Mereiles, former Manitoba Moose. He was with the Moose last year. He like 5'11", 195, so for being a shorter guy, he's a bigger guy. He's going to be a goal scorer for them this year. He'll put up the points. He knows this Manitoba system in and out. It's the same coaches that he had last year, so like he kind of knows how they're going to play, what they're going to do, what they like to run, what systems they like to use, so that's going to act as an advantage for him. I hope he stays off the score sheet this week, but never see. Cale Kessie, another guy, 6'3", 233. He's a big boy. He's not scared to drop the mitts. He'll throw bombs. So he's been around doing that for a while. Mikey Milne. I think this is his second pro season. He's really familiar with Winnipeg because he actually played junior here for the Winnipeg Ice, and my daughter has a hat that's autographed by him. I've met him a bunch of times after Ice games. Super nice kid. 5'11", 190. He's gonna be he's not really like an elite scorer, and I don't think he'll ever develop into being an elite scorer, but he can definitely be somebody that will help this Iowa team on the penalty kill, like the third line. He's gritty. He kind of plays the same game as Ryan Clough, but without the fights. Like, gets in there, he's gritty, physical, he can score if you need, but he's just somebody you can throw out there if you need to, like, he's a shutdown guy, is essentially what he is. He's a shutdown guy. On defense, they don't really have anybody that's going to be like exciting to watch other than David Spacek. He'll be a guy to watch. Yaro Spacek, obviously familiar with the last name. He's Yaro Spacek's son. Got a good shot. He's got good decision making with the puck, and he's got good puck moving skills, so he should be okay. Damon Hunt is another guy. He's been around for a little bit. Good puck moving defenseman. Just needs a little bit of work on his defensive side of it. Carson Lambos from Winnipeg, Manitoba. He will be playing for Iowa this weekend. I've watched him play for the Ice. I've actually played against Carson in men's ball hockey. He's vicious. Like, he's not vicious in a bad way, vicious in a way like he's not scared to muck it up. He's got a good shot. He's good defensively. He's physical, and he'll drop the gloves. Like, he defends his teammates. Good all-around team guy. So I'm excited to see what he does this year. And then when you jump into the net, the big one is Jesper Walstedt. Presumably the Minnesota Wild's goalie of the future, I would think. Once he develops a little bit, he'll take the net from Gus. That's just my thing. Gus is a good goalie. I love Philip Gustafson, but I think Jesper Walstedt is going to take the net from him eventually. 6'3", 214, so he's a big boy. He's got good rebound control. He's got good vision. He's got good puck movement when he has to play the puck. He's just an all-around solid goaltender. I'm excited to see him play this weekend. And then they have Zane McIntyre. I'd imagine Walstedt will get one of the two games this weekend. I hope it's the game that I'm going to. I am not going to both games, unfortunately. I hope Walstedt gets the game Friday and McIntyre gets the game Sunday. So if you're watching this, I guess I'm uploading this on Friday. So yeah, I hope Walstedt gets the net tonight. I really want to watch Jesper Walstedt. After watching Dustin Wolf, I'm excited to watch all these young prospect goalies that are in the American League this year. Like Askarov, I'm excited to see when Milwaukee finally comes to town. Yeah, just overall, I don't know. Let me just give me a second here. I'm gonna check the stats or the standings, I guess. See where they're at here in the standings to see how they finished. They're every team opened this past weekend, so they're 2 games out of the Iowa. So the Iowa Wild went 0-2. Went 0-2. Oh, Yuri Kulich currently leads the league in points. Where's the Iowa Wild? There they are. So yeah, Adam Beckman had 2 points in the 2 games. He had a goal and an assist. Jujar Kara had 2 assists. Nic Petan had 2 assists. Petan also had 6 minutes in penalties through 2 games. Yeah, Brendan Miller, one of their defensemen, had 17 minutes in 2 games. So I'd assume he's going to be, just throwing his weight around a little bit. He's not a very big guy, but he'll throw his weight around a little bit. What do their goalies do? That makes no sense. Let me check goalie stats here. Sorry, didn't pop up. What did their goalies do? Oh, so their goalies actually didn't. All goalies have one. Jesper Walstedt, 3 goals against in his first start, made 19 saves. Zane McIntyre allowed 6 in his start, so I'd imagine it'll be Walstedt going tonight. It would have to be. Who do they play? They played Henderson, so that makes sense. So yeah, they played Henderson. So yeah, with that, I'll let you guys go. So thanks again for watching. I'm going to keep doing this because I'm having a lot of fun with this. I hope you guys are enjoying it. But yeah, with that, I will check in with you guys next week sometime after the series is over. I got a pretty busy weekend. I work all weekend, and then I work all the way through, so I'm going to have to try to find time to record this. But yeah. So with that, I want to thank you guys for watching. Again, tell your friends if they like hockey and they want to know more about the American League. At the halfway point of the American Hockey League season, I'll create a longer video and I'll go through summing up where everybody stands, what the standings look like, what I think is going to happen in the second half of the season. Obviously, we got a long way to go, but thank you for sticking around. I appreciate it. So yeah, if you can hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, post it to your social media. I don't care. Just get it out there. Help me out. Help you guys out. Because the more this gets around, the more stats I'll be able to have. If that makes sense. That doesn't make sense. I'm just rambling on now. So yeah, thanks. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I hope you guys have a great day. And yeah, so with that, Mozone out.